All right, let's get right into our top story today. We've got a major announcement from OpenAI, and honestly, it could completely reshape how the next wave of AI startups gets built. We've got all the details you're going to want to hear. So here's the headline. OpenAI has just opened up applications for a brand new program they're calling Grove. Now, what's so special about it? Well, this whole thing is aimed directly at people at the very beginning of their journey. We're talking even before they have a solid idea. So let's dive into what this new founder program is all about. What do you really need to know about this opportunity? Okay, so here's how OpenAI is defining Grove. They're calling it a program for technical talent at the pre-idea stage. And that phrase, pre-idea, that's the absolute key here. This isn't for people with a polished pitch deck. It's about giving you a powerful network and top-tier resources before the company is even a spark of an idea. So you might be thinking, isn't this just another startup accelerator? And the answer is a big no. It's a totally different beast. You see, traditional accelerators, they want companies that are already up and running. They're all about scaling what already exists. Grove, on the other hand, is all about finding brilliant people before the idea and just letting them explore. It's community versus curriculum. Okay, so if you get in, what does it actually feel like to be a part of this? Let's take a look inside and see how this 5-week program is actually structured. First thing to know, it's short and it's intense. We're talking about a 5-week sprint. It's designed to be this super concentrated burst of learning, networking, and building. And during those 5 weeks, you're getting some pretty incredible stuff. We're talking in-person workshops, weekly FaceTime with OpenAI's top technical minds, and even mentoring from their researchers. But you know, the real game changer here? It's the hands-on access to new OpenAI tools and models that nobody else has seen yet. For any founder, that is a massive advantage. All right, so who should really be paying attention to this? Who is the ideal candidate that OpenAI is looking for? Let's break it down. Let's just look at OpenAI's own words here. They're crystal clear. Technical talent at the very start. So again, this isn't for seasoned entrepreneurs with a few exits under their belt. This is for the person who's just now starting to think, hey, what could I build? And if we drill down even further, you can see they're casting a really wide net. The focus is on pre-idea folks who want to build with AI. But look, they're welcoming all backgrounds, all disciplines, and it doesn't matter if you're applying by yourself or with a co-founder. This tells you they are on a hunt for raw, untapped potential wherever they can find it. And this is a really important but, it is going to be incredibly small and selective. Each group or cohort is only going to have about 15 people in it. That means you're guaranteed a super intimate, high-touch experience where you get to know everyone really well. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. For anyone even thinking about applying, here are the key dates and deadlines you absolutely have to know. And you're going to want to listen up because this timeline is tight. Applications are due January 12th. Then the program kicks off just 10 days later on the 22nd, and it's all wrapped up by February 27th. Yeah, that is a seriously fast turnaround from hitting submit to showing up on day 1. And what about the time commitment? Well, outside of the official sessions, you should plan on about 4 to 6 hours of work per week on your own schedule. So it seems like it's designed to be manageable even if you have other things going on. Now, the program itself is a hybrid model. The first week and the final week are both in person, and you have to be in San Francisco for those. But here's the best part, and this is a really big deal. OpenAI is covering the travel costs. That really lowers the barrier to entry for so many people. So, after those 5 weeks are over, then what? What's the real long-term payoff here? Why should a program like this really matter for your future? Well, the benefits after the program ends are frankly pretty huge. You're going to walk away with a super dense network of talented people. You're getting those connections with mentors, early access to new tech, and even credits for OpenAI's services. And maybe most importantly, they'll make introductions to help you raise money when you're ready. It's not just a program, it's a launchpad. And this really gets to the heart of their vision. OpenAI says it themselves, this is just the starting point of a long-term network. They're not just running a workshop, they're building a community. And that's where the real lasting value is going to be. So when you boil it all down, OpenAI is making a really interesting strategic bet. They're not betting on ideas, they're betting on people. And that leaves us with one massive question. By creating this unique environment, could the next big, world-changing AI company get its start right here inside the Grove? We are definitely going to be watching this one closely.